It's that fool stage manager. He's forgotten to bring up the light.
Oh no, Ernest. He didn't forget. There's something deliberate about this. I don't trust him.
You've got him wrong, Winifred. He wouldn't play tricks on us. Not him.
Just leave everything to me and I'll go talk to him.
But you can't.
Why not?
Don't you remember what he said? He said we're not to leave the stage until we've acted out the play.
Oh, he was just trying to be impressive. I've met his kind before. It's about time you learned that actors are more important than stage managers.
He said as if it were law.
Well, I'm not going to stand here in the dark. Lights! Hey, you out there, lights!
Maybe not as important as you think, Ernest. Let's just be quiet and wait.
Is there an audience?
Yes, I can hear them soughing.
You can hear them what?
Soughing, dear. Breathing heavily, as in sleep.
I feel as if I'm asleep too.
Well, if everybody's going to feel things, we won't get anywhere at all.
Yes, asleep and dreaming. I'm a child again. I can see myself being led into a room full of people. They laugh and tell me to dance. I don't know what to do. Can't dance. So I hop up and down on one foot. Up and down, up and down. They're applauding. I'm a great success. Why do I want to cry?
There, now that's more like it.
I knew he'd take care of us. I knew it.
The stage manager said, let there be light. And there was light.
But the lights, they seem to be changing. It's worse than it was before.
Why don't you go off in a corner and have that cry?
Look, Winifred, you were right. There is an audience.
So there is.
Isn't it wonderful, Tony? Can you see them?
Yes, I see them.
Well, they're waiting for us to begin.
Do they know what we're doing? Has it been explained to them?
I defy you to explain anything that's happening on this stage.
I was just asking a question.
Don't ask questions, Tony. They'll only make yourself unhappy. Ernest is waiting for us to begin. Well, let's begin.
Wait a minute, Laura. Tony may have a point there. I wonder if they know what we're doing.
Maybe we ought to tell them.
All right, then. Tell them.
Me?
Certainly it was your bright idea.
I would know the first thing to tell them.
I know you wouldn't.
I'm sure that I can explain everything quite lucidly.
I'm sure you could, Ernest. That's why I want him to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to, well, they say that every actor has a dream, a reoccurring dream. And he's on stage, and he doesn't know what the play is or what his lines are. Well, that's the way it is with us. This afternoon, well, maybe we're dreaming. Maybe we're not even here. I don't know.
You can stop right there. I know I'm here, thank you. Irrevocably, unwillingly, disgustingly here.
You'd better let me do it, Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, an hour ago, each of us received a message to report to this theater. There were jobs waiting for us. When we arrived, the stage manager told us to go on stage immediately before an audience and improvise a play, which we are about to do. See how easy it is?
It's easy to tell them what happened, but you didn't say what it means. Who are we? Why are we here? That's the important thing.
The young man has rocks in his head.
Would it help if we told them our names, Tony?
An excellent suggestion, Laura. Just about to think of that myself.
Here we go.
You have no programs, so you know nothing about us. My name is Ernest, and I am returning to the stage after several successful seasons on the West Coast, where I scored personal success in more than 2 score films. Born of a theatrical family, I was reared in the back of stage dressing rooms, and at the age of 5, I scored personal success.
You're not explaining anything.
I'm telling them who I am.
But it's more than that.
Be quiet, Tony. This is very interesting. I love hearing about other people.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Go on, Ernest.
After returning to the
Why
stage,
don't you be quiet too,
I
Ernest?
haven't finished.
Surely they know all about you. An actor of your standing. You don't want to bore them with things they already know, do you?
Oh, no.
Then sit down.
It's your turn, Winifred.
I'm Winifred. I've had a rather cloudy career as an actress. You might have seen me, but you won't remember. I usually play the leading lady's best friend. I don't like the theater because you can't trust it. This is an example of what I mean. Next.
My name used to be Laura Lee, but someone said a long stage name is bad luck, so I shortened it to Laura. It hasn't helped me much, but I don't really mind. Perhaps I wasn't meant to be an actress. I think that's all.
Hold tight, everybody. Your turn, Tony.
I have nothing to say.
But Tony, you've got to tell them something about yourself.
Why? None of you did. It's all so unreal. Who are you? Why are you here? Did you come for escape, for enlightenment, for curiosity, or were you too commanded?
We will weren't any of us commanded.
Then what are we doing here? It's the only explanation. You're a celebrity. Surely this is beneath you. Laura wasn't meant to be an actress, and Winifred hates
And you're
stage.
afraid.
Yes, I'm afraid. There, I told them something about myself.
Well, if that's all you have to say, then sit down. You were amusing for a while, but no longer. Soul searching is the lowest form of entertainment.
I don't see why you're afraid, Tony. You asked us why we're here. The answer is simple. We are here to please the audience. And the audience is here to be pleased.
Why can't you be like Ernest, Tony? He knows everything.
The stage manager's not going to like it if we don't get started soon.
Of course, Laura. I hope you will be patient with outbursts of this sort. Ladies and gentlemen, naturally some of us are a bit confused. But don't worry, we will begin our play as soon as we've made a few preparations. You see, the stage manager gave us
He wrote upon the tables the words of the covenant.
Shut up, Winifred. First of all, we are not permitted to leave the stage until he is completely satisfied with our performance.
That's a cheerful thing to tell him. He's one of those sour little men who never like anything.
You shouldn't talk that way about him, Winifred. He's right over behind that wall, and he can hear every word you're saying. You might offend him.
That's nothing compared to what he's done to me.
But he's so important and good. He's been very kind to us. I have great faith in him.
I thought you wanted to begin, Laura.
Sorry.
Secondly, we are not permitted to leave the stage until our play is ended. And last of all, our play is to be an imitation of life.
No, that's wrong. Well, it is. He didn't say that.
Are you sure, Tony?
I listened very carefully, Laura. He didn't say it was to be an imitation of life. It's supposed to be life.
I think maybe you're right.
That's one thing I know.
That's ridiculous. Plays can be about life. Like life, for life, or against it.
The best ones are against it.
But they can't be life.
That's what he said.
Yes, those were his very words.
Well, Ernest, for once, you're wrong. This is an unexpected pleasure.
I'm not wrong. I know that's what he said. Just wanted to see if you did.
We did.
All right, then let's begin.
What do we do?
We smile and say brilliant things. How do you do, Lord Fiddle?
How do you do, Lady Faddle?
How nice of you to come.
How nice of you to let me.
How nice of you to say so.
How nice.
How charming.
How delightful.
Curtain. Guess that wasn't enough.
Well, of course not, Winifred. I didn't even have characterization yet.
We're not going to get anywhere that way. We've got to know what we're doing.
I beg your pardon. I know what I'm doing.
We've got to have some place to start.
Well, if you're so sure of yourself, you find it.
Well, maybe there's something here that'll help us. If we look at the set.
I've already looked.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. It served its purpose admirably for generations.
It's new to me. Look at the distortions.
Where?
The walls are uneven, the door frame's crooked.
Oh, I see.
There are no distortions. This set is perfectly all right.
Well, what could it be?
Well, it's obviously a room. And you can only find rooms in houses. So this must be somebody's home.
And what's a home without a mother?
There, Tony, I've got you one character already.
We'll play it.
Well, there's Winifred.
Oh, no, there isn't, Winifred.
Why not? You're perfect.
I won't do it.
Yes, you will. You have just the right qualities. I've decided.
Well, you can turn around and undecide. When I was in high school, I played a reindeer in a Christmas pageant. My first professional role was a maid, the kind who gives exposition. Since then, I've played nothing but wisecracking cynics of unmistakably easy virtue. I have the right quality for them, too.
I should think a mother would be a nice change for you.
Me?
Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm sticking my neck out on this one. But once, just once, mind you, I'd like to play the sweet little thing that everyone falls in love with. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, any of you, or I'll leave the theater this minute. I don't care what God Almighty out there says. I'm serious.
But that's Laura's part.
It's always Laura's part. I want to do it once.
I'm sure I don't know why. Ingenues are such sticky, spineless creatures.
I want to be sticky.
But there's so much more to good character.
Then
roles.
you play the mother.
I'd like to, but I don't think Ernest would let me.
Well, I certainly wouldn't. That's Winifred's part.
All right. I just thought I'd have my say.
And Tony will play your son.
Is that the best I could do?
Don't worry, Winifred. I don't like it any more than you do.
And what's the matter with you?
Me, play her son? I would know.